It's extremely disturbing.
A disturbing case of animal abuse, and still no suspects in custody. Weeks after a cat was found with his ears nearly cut off on Cleveland's west side. Who did it is still a mystery.
News 5's Tracy Carl is live in the newsroom. And Tracy, there is definitely a hunt for this person.
Yeah, Frank and Danita, there is by the law enforcement arm of the APL. But what is so disturbing is that it is not the first time animal abuse has happened in that very same neighborhood. It is the kind of crime so brutal that it affects even those who have seen the worst kind of animal abuse.
It's pretty rough, so I'm not going to say that it hasn't kept me up a couple times.
Joe Delano is the chief humane investigator for the Cleveland Animal Protective League.
It was pretty bad.
Delano is talking about the case of a friendly cat, now named Sergeant, that was found by a Good Samaritan with his ears nearly cut off.
It's extremely disturbing.
It was April 11th near West 105th and Western on Cleveland's west side.
There have been other incidents in this area that we have gone out and also previously investigated. So we are very interested in learning more specific, detailed information about what residents on that street might know and who they might point us to.
Delano is part of the law enforcement arm of the APL.
Humane Investigations.
5 members funded through donations, tasked with finding those who hurt or neglect animals. They're now trying to find who hurt this helpless cat, and fast.
The injuries were pretty significant, and it wasn't a quick, we don't believe it was a quick injury, so it took a little bit of time to do that to sergeants.
Whoever did this is dangerous.
But there is a very strong link that's been documented through research between these acts of animal cruelty and abuse and future human violence, to include domestic violence.
Now a rush to find whoever committed such a cruel act to a helpless animal. They are in such a rush to catch this person that they have offered a reward, and that is something that doesn't happen often.
This is clearly an intentional act. This was not an accident. We really need to find out who did this so that we can prevent further harm to other animals. And again, there could be harm to people in the future.
Now we're told Sergeant is doing well. That $500 reward is being offered for information about who did this to Sergeant. Call the APL Humane Investigations hotline at 216-377-1630. Live in the newsroom, Tracy Carlis, News 5.